And we're live. Good evening, my loyal Iaconians. Welcome to Sunday Night Live with me, Ed, and the Vault Keeper, who's... Oh, he's over at that side. He's up there. No, that's Crimsy. He's up there, but I don't think he'll be saying much this tonight. He doesn't like talking on live streams. He much prefers to keep his opinions for when it's pre-recorded stuff, which suits me to the ground. Right then, so, we're... what's all tonight about? Well, tonight is totally not unplanned, but aside from two things, I've got two things planned. One is the bucket of Zoids that I'm going to have a go through on that. And then I'm sure at some point I'll be speaking about the X-Transbots figures that arrived today. I did a very brief live stream earlier on today when they came, but I'll show them again and elaborate on them a bit more. But so that's it. I'm going to have two people joining me this evening as well. There's going to be Gareth from Cosmic Toys, and there's going to be Mark from Blue Harvest Toys as well. So I will bring them on shortly. Let's see where we're at now then. So let's just bring them on, shall we? We've got Gareth and we've got Mark. Good evening, gents. How are you?
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
I'm very
How
well.
are we?
How are you?
Flipping heck.
Are we all well?
Well, apparently
Yeah.
Mark's been flipping his egg.
Definitely have. I've been rushing about that much. Just sat down this very minute.
Oh, wow. You should sit down more often.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Tell you what I'm going to do is, for just in case, let's see if we see now.
That helps.
I'm going to...
A t-shirt.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
Need a Cosmic Toys t-shirt though.
I
There
know,
we go.
I know. I will work on it. Oh. We've got invites out there. Who else wants to join us?
Ooh.
Yeah, I have...
Ooh.
I
Don't have
think
that gap, though.
pinned. So,
Don't have that gap. He's a bad one.
is... that's pinned, isn't it? Has that post pinned? Fantastic.
Let's have a look.
Someone let me know if that's pinned.
It hasn't pinned, no.
Why is it not pinned?
I think you have to do that within YouTube.
Yeah,
Right, it's good,
YouTube.
Yeah, I just
Don't you
realised. Yeah. Right then. So
Don't you know?
the link to the live stream is pinned at the top. Should you
Tell
wish
you
to come and join us, anybody? Gap, because we were mourning then. But it's self-confessed. Oh well, he what's that? Noping boomer man. I'm not a boomer. Are we? No, we're not. Hang on a minute. Are we? No, we're not. No, we're not boomer. We're not boomers, are we, Mark? We're Gen X.
Gen
We are
X.
Gen X. Proud Gen Xers. Proud Gen Xers. So anyway, right. Let's go around the table then to start off. And so we'll start we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. Mark, how are we doing? What have you been up to today?
Oh, I've been doing today. I've been tidying up because, we won't tell you why I've been tidying up, but I've been tidying up.
Right, that's it.
I've been tidying my bedroom up.
Yeah.
No, I've been sorting stuff out. I've sorted a couple of packages out for eBay. I have put a few offers out there. They've gone. That's good. So more packages need to be done. What a nightmare. So I've done 3 videos today.
Yeah.
And that's slow for me.
3 videos in what? Edited or just being on live or?
No. One on the History channel, one short there, and one to my members.
Right.
So it's a slow day today for me.
Yeah. I don't think I could do that many in a day. No. Oh. And right, Gareth, what about you? What have you been up to?
What about me? What have I been up to? I've had a busy day today.
You've had a busy one.
Yeah, I got up, made myself a cup of tea, and I got cracking on editing this week's video. And
It's
yeah,
very
Mark's already seen it. Thank you. That's
very good.
I've been getting some quite good feedback from it, actually. It's out there for members. It's out there for Patreons, but everyone else will have to wait until Tuesday for the premiere, like normal. And I managed to get that done. I've uploaded it. We went out. We did some shopping. We had some breakfast.
Going out? What does that mean?
We went to the supermarket. That was about it. Sainsbury's, and then came back and hopped onto Salacious Rum's live stream, and I think I was there for 2.5 hours, something like that. Building Lego.
Big up, say on Salacious.
Yeah, I think I'm about halfway through my Pac-Man arcade build now.
Halfway through?
Yeah, about halfway through it.
Whacker. my attack's about halfway through.
Oh, you started that long before my Pac-Man arcade?
Yeah, but, you know,
he's
slightly bigger.
What is this? Sorry, is this your attack, you said?
Yeah.
Right, still not
I've just
finished.
knocked the side off its head again. I shouldn't put it on the floor. Not good. Not wise.
So now I've grabbed my
see it?
and I'm starting painting.
Do you want to see where I've got to it?
Yeah, show us your attack.
Go on then.
Get your attack out.
Get your big one out.
Oh, God. Watch it all fall apart when I pick it up.
Well, that's dodgy fourth party Lego for you.
Are you going to put him on big, Eddie? Ed?
I feel it would be only
me on big.
wise to, I think. Let's have a look.
All right.
There we go.
Very good. That is quite a size, is that, isn't it?
That's it with your body. Now you've got to do the legs, which is strange because I want to do the rest of the body before I start doing the legs.
Right.
But
very nice.
How many minifigs does it fit in the cockpit then? You know, the head?
Quite a few. Look, side of it's fallen off.
Oh, cool. That's nice.
Driver's seats in there. So yeah, it's all right for what I paid for it.
Yeah, that was. Did you say that one was from Temu, was it, or AliExpress?
Yeah, it's better than paying £750. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did you say is it from Temu or AliExpress? That one?
Timo.
Temu.
Yeah.
Right. How long did it take to come?
Not more than a week.
Right.
About 5 to 7 days.
Cool.
Most of the stuff comes pretty quickly.
Yeah. Right then. Oh, very good. Excellent. Thank you for sharing your attack.
I mean, I'm enjoying building it.
Yeah.
It's a pain that it's so big. You're gonna keep knocking into it and knocking bits off it. But yeah, I'm just.
So where are you going to put it when it is built?
We'll flog it
on eBay.
Right.
Well, I've got this Knight Rider down here as well, so I don't know where the hell I'm going to put that. That I'm waiting for the next package on that, and that's the last package that's done.
Right. So the attack then, if you do put it on eBay to sell it, will you sell it as built or will you dismantle it?
Well, I'll picture it as built, and obviously I'll send it dismantled. I'm not going to dismantle it all, obviously.
Yeah.
Do it all day.
And what's the quality like on it then, Mark? Is it equal to?
Yeah, it's
Lego?
equal to Lego. I mean,
right.
The skimped on some of the parts, like the inside, it's not exactly the same as the one you get from Lego. You don't get the speeder bikes and the little figures and things like that.
Right. Oh, so there's no minifigures with it then?
Yeah, you get. I'll show you what. You'll like these. So they are. First order clone troopers.
Oh right, okay. Yeah. I think yeah, I'd be
put it in the bin.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. Obviously, I'll put it in with when I'm going to sell it, but
yeah,
it's not. You can. Oh, we can also buy snow troopers, can't you?
Yeah. Well, they do a. Is it? There's the Lego set, isn't it? Is it Hoth Attack or something like that? That's the little.
Yeah.
You get like. Do you get something like 4 snow troopers and that, and then you get a speeder bike.
I did
that.
When I had my shop. I had a big diorama. It was Battle on Hoth diorama. It was the Attack, Snow Speeder, turret, and I just bought all the packs.
Right.
Bought a load of white Lego and just built it up. And That was pretty
Yeah.
cool. But yeah,
I've got the other attack, you know, the smaller one
Yeah.
that they did a couple of years back. I've got that one.
Yeah.
I'm wanting them to do another snow speeder, you know, like in the style and scale as what they've done the recent X-wing and TIE fighter and that. I mean, I want that TIE interceptor, but I don't. That comes in a 2-pack, and I don't want the other.
I did buy the 2-pack, but I sold it.
Right.
Because I only wanted the TIE interceptor. But
Yeah.
I think there's an Ultimate Collector Series TIE interceptor coming out.
All right.
This year.
And is it that same one? Is it?
I think so.
So obviously, I'd want it to scale with my TIE, you know, my TIE fighter, and I've got the TIE bomber as well. I want it to scale with the TIE bomber as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they do a snow speeder, then snow speeder and TIE interceptor, and I think that'll be I'll be done then. Well, aside from the Millennium Falcon, but I might have to do a Teemo on the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
I remember a few years back, about 2 or 3 years ago, Shozi had the Lepin Falcon on there.
Right, yeah.
But I didn't, it were a good price, but I didn't get it because it was the Force Awakens Falcon.
Right.
You know, it wasn't the original trilogy one.
Well, it's only a dish, isn't it? It's only.
I know it's the dish, but it's the fact that you're getting.
Pretend it's a Return of the Jedi Death Star 2.
Yeah, just rip the dish off it.
Yeah.
Damn you, Lando Calrissian.
Not a scratch.
Yeah.
Like,
I got your promise, not a scratch.
Yeah.
Actually, no, let's blame Nine Gnome for it.
Yeah.
It was his fault.
Oh, Nine Gnome, he can't even speak basic.
And it was a puppet. It's a puppet.
It's a puppet.
It took me till about 2 years ago to realise it was a puppet.
Oh, it's not a mask.
No, it's Mike Quinn. Is it Mike Quinn? He's lying down.
Yeah.
And he's puppeting.
Right.
I know. Illusion smashed. I know.
That's weird as well because I've met Mike Quinn and they didn't need to do much with a mask. They could have just put him on the seat.
Well, no. In Force Awakens, he's actually in the mask, but he's a puppeteer, isn't he? So
yeah.
Hey, TJ.
Right. We have a TJ. Hello, TJ.
Yeah. Good evening. Right, and Gareth, what about you? Out to show us?
Well, I'm busy painting.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it would.
Hang on a minute. Let me explode you.
Explode me. I've done that already. Yeah, I'm just in the process of painting. I've decided I didn't like his gun in dark grey, blacky coloured, so I've decided it's going to be pink. So because it's so dark, which means
into an earth
grey, I'm working my way down from
black,
from a dark red to a.
Okay, Orlando.
What's happening now? Come on, I'm here. Come on, see.
You're out of focus.
I am out of focus.
Yes, better. Just leave it like that.
Logitech cameras. That's what it is.
It's fine.
Hey, listen, it's fine. For those with cataracts, you look great.
Cataracts?
God, what is wrong with it?
Tough man.
Right, I'm just let me get some of these hellos out of the way.
Take me down off big screen.
That's not good. It's your camera.
It's only the same one I always use.
Right, I've just caught up with.
Turn the autofocus off.
I tell you something I found out today. Lax, it's not Toy Council. No, this isn't the Toy Council. This is Sunday Night Live with Vaults of Iacon. Extreme close up of Mark there, but you know we're going to talk about other things other than Transformers because that's what the Vaults of Iacon does. It's not just Transformers because there's other stuff that as collectors we all have different stuff aside from his main collecting focus. So after all, you put anything that you like or value in a vault. So there we go. That's that. Right. Well. Oh yeah. So what we're saying. Yeah. Something I found out today. I was just browsing while having my dinner, as you do on the internet, and there was something that I was looking forward to coming out, and it was called Life on Mars Lazarus, and it would have been a third sort of like part to the Life on Mars and Ashes to Ashes, but it's been cancelled.
No.
Yeah.
Why did you tell me then? Oh.
Yeah, the BBC's refused to fund it.
Right.
So they've
more license fee.
They've scrapped it. But I found out that they did. I think it was November or December last year. They did a table read of the script for the for the first episode, but it wasn't. None of the actors turned up for it. It was just other thespians that did the table read, and they sold tickets so people could go watch it. Wow. And apparently, the people that went to watch it said it was really good. It was really good. I haven't been able to find a transcript or anything like that of it online, but Mike Farrow and Ashley Graham have said that they are looking at other avenues to get it out there. So whether or not it becomes like a graphic novel or something like that, but so it's a huge shame. The little snippet that I did find out was it was going to involve, like I say, it was going to involve flitting between time periods. So it'd be like modern day, the 90s and the 70s. But there'd also be this weird thing where Gene Hunt was in an old folks home in like the present day kind of setting. And Sam Tyler, but they didn't recognise or know each other. And then in the 90s, there was supposed to be a scene where Gene Hunt's at number 10 when it was that whole Britpop thing, when Noel Gallagher and that was meeting with Tony Blair. So there was going to be, and it was going to work out that this is the bit I couldn't figure out. I couldn't figure out whether or not that was supposed to be set in the Purgatory world or if it was set in the real world. Because it mentioned something about, in this particular thing, Gene Hunt wasn't killed, when he was a young police officer. Right. So
I never did watch Ashes to Ashes.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not Life on Mars, but...
No, it's not Life on Mars. And it's really weird thing is that, because I don't know if you experienced the same thing, Mark, but I felt more nostalgic about Life on Mars than Ashes to Ashes.
Yeah.
It's a really weird thing, because obviously there's a lot of stuff that happens in Life on Mars that I can remember from early childhood. But then with Ashes to Ashes being in the 80s, I get it with the cars and stuff, and the music, definitely the music. But no, they're both. If you get the chance, Gareth, I'd watch them. I think you'd enjoy them.
Well, I like Life on Mars. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, fantastic. Last good thing that BBC did.
Yeah, and it's what? It was 2006.
I suppose.
2006 Life on Mars came out. It's nearly 20 years ago.
Yeah. His Dark Materials is quite good as well,
Who's Dark Materials?
His Dark Materials.
Yeah,
Who's?
Philip
Pullman's.
Philip Pullman's Dark Materials?
Yeah, that's a collaboration between the BBC and... Is it HBO? I think it's HBO. But that's quite good. They actually stayed true to the source material. Or at least they did for the first series. I've yet to watch the rest.
Yeah, I've not seen any of those. There is quite a lot of stuff that I do need to catch up on and watch. I mean, but it's just getting that motivation to do it. 'Cause 9 times out of 10, if I sit down and think, right, what can I watch? It's either a case of you spend an hour flicking through stuff, deciding on what to watch, and by the time you've decided, it's too late. Or I just think to myself, balls to this, and I'll put Miami Vice on, and I'll just watch old episodes of Miami Vice.
Nice one. Best TV show ever.
Oh yeah, I've got the box set. I've got the DVD box set, and I'll work my way through it as and when. Just bang an episode or two on, and
that's nostalgia.
See, when I'm stuck for something to watch, I end up putting on Mark's channel, and I end up watching that video he did about the best toy shop in the UK.
I'm not familiar with that one. Would that Hamleys, is it?
Yeah.
Which one? Because I've done a few.
Now you actually call it the best toy shop in the UK.
Yeah, but I did another one that going back to the best. Is it still? Is it still?
Is it still? Well, I
that has nearly overtaken that one. That has.
There you go. Nightbot's done a bit of pimping for you there, Matt.
Yeah, that's what you were getting into bother with over on Little History.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't think you realised at the time.
No, I did after a while. I blocked it.
Right.
Oh, do they not like you sharing things like that?
Anything to do with money? No.
Right. No, that's fair enough. I
mean, I can block it now if you want me to.
Well, it can affect the YouTube censors and algorithm and whatnot. So they don't allow it.
I'll put in a timeout. There we go.
It's other merchandise T-shirts are available.
Yeah.
He said. So anyway, right. I will bring
this best toy shop in the UK for a retro.
That's the one in Bradford. So anyway, right. I'm going to bring it to Transformers for a brief moment, and I'm going to show Mark my Pontiac. So let's
you send me on a right rabbit hole.
Let's blow the screen up here. So right then, we have got the Pontiac.
You do know if I get that, I'm going to be painting it.
I would hold off then if that's what you're going to do, because I'm 99% sure that X-Transbots will do a black version of it for the Knight Rider fans. So if that's your intention, Mark,
I don't know why they didn't in the first place.
I'd hold off. I would hold off and wait.
Okay.
So so you've
got the door. It's even got the door trims on that it doesn't have on my bloody big D'Agostini.
Right. So we've got.
I've had to go to America to find. Well, not literally going to America, but somebody in America sent me over all the mods, and it's got the trims, got the door trims on.
Yeah.
I've been watching Knight Rider, and it's pissing me off. I can see these trims on kit, but it's not on the generic Pontiac.
Right. So we've got, like I say, so the doors are open, as you can see. It's even got engine detail in there. And the headlights pop up as well. You can pop them down like that. Right, so the doors, and it's even got, if I just... He said fiddling. It's even got it's got a tiny steering wheel in there and seats.
Cool. It's even got the right hubcaps as well.
Yeah. So it's a lot of detail. Like I suppose. I mean, I have seen the odd comment here and there about it. So it's unnecessary detail, but it doesn't really affect the transformation. It doesn't affect the way that it looks. Yeah. But yeah, so that's the. It's it's Fast. I keep remembering forgetting his name. So yeah, that's X-Transbots Fast, which is it's gone. Runabout.
Run amok.
No, it's Runabout. That's Runabout, isn't it? I think that's Runabout. I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to look it up. I tell you, this is disgusting. I need to hand in my Transformers fandom card. No, it's Run Amok. It's Run Amok. This is Run Amok.
I am against.
Runabout. The Lotus Esprit. And that has the same features as well. Doors are open.
Why wasn't that white?
What, the Lotus?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lotus white and the Pontiac black, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they will do variants of them.
Well, no, it's because they're based off the original characters, the...
Yeah, but they're going to do variants of them. They'll do repaints.
Well, yeah, I suspect that there will be a white version of the Lotus, and if anything, there will. I reckon there'll definitely be a black version of the Pontiac.
And then they'll do an Uber special edition where it's a metallic orange.
For the Lotus. I don't think they'll bother with that. I think you'd have to be, like I said, the bonnet opens on that one, but there's no detail in there for that one because, as we all know, the Lotus is a rear engine car. So there won't be any engine under the bonnet of a Lotus. And like I say, the doors are open on that as well. So if I feel a bit tasty later on, I may transform one. But we'll see. We will see. I'll not make any promises.
The reboot of the Knight Rider series, the car version in that, it actually transformed into a robot, didn't it?
Yeah, in the remake, yeah.
Was that Knight Rider 2000 or something?
No,
it was
2008. It was like instead it was the same
Team
universe.
Knight Rider. Sorry, Team Knight Rider.
Well, there was
it's the one that came
Knight
after
Rider Team Knight Rider. Then there was this series.
Yeah, I think it was just called Knight Rider, wasn't it?
I didn't know there was one.
It was a follow-on. It was still Flag. And David Hasselhoff was in the. I think it was David Hasselhoff's Michael Knight's son, I think.
Something like that. It's the original kit. Episode. It's the original kit, but they put him into a Shelby, innit? A Mustang, Shelby Mustang that they put it into.
And it was Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer did the
Val
voice.
Kilmer. Yeah, the voice is different. It's not Thingy Daniels.
And Car was Megatron, wasn't it?
Yes. Walker. Yeah, Frank Walker. Yeah, it was. I'm just trying to think as well. What was? But yeah, on the original series, if I remember rightly, Car was Peter Cullen in the original series. He did the voice. Not in the first episode. It was in the. Oh, what was the second episode? Was it Trust Doesn't Rust?
Trust Doesn't Rust. And it was it Kit versus Car? I think it was just.
It might have been
versus Car.
When you went two-tone. Because
it got buried in the sand and then came out
two-tone. Yeah, it must be that corrosive salt.
And a yellow scanner.
Yeah, he had an orange scanner as well. The scanner colour changed. Yeah. Well, apparently in the first series, I think the kit. I'm trying to remember because it's a while since I watched the episode of that Knight Rider Historian. I think Car in that was one of the stunt cars. Yeah. But then when we saw him in the second time he appeared, that was the hero car from the first series that the repainted up. Yeah. But yeah, there's so many cars they had on that series.
Yeah. Well, didn't they buy about 20 for $1 each? Yeah,
there was a train derailment.
Yeah, there was a train derailment, and they couldn't sell the cars.
No, they couldn't.
But they gave them to the studios, but they said to them, you must destroy them.
Yes.
Once you've finished.
Yeah. Which they did. I mean, they honoured it. Yeah, they destroyed them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. But I wonder if they went through as many Pontiacs as what Dukes of Hazzard did with Dodge Charger.
I don't think they did.
Because I think I heard a figure of something around about 300 cars they went through for Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. I don't think they did because after the second season they started using miniatures.
Right.
Yes. Was Dukes of Hazzard was just stunts all the way through. They pull up this transport full of them.
Yeah. Just like I mean, it's. I think it's on both Starsky and Hutch film and the first Dukes of Hazzard film when they show you the outtakes at the end. You know, like the cars that they're wrecking while making it. I mean that's another favourite TV car of mine is the Gran Torino.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful car.
Yeah, totally.
But I always thought, though, I don't know if you thought the same. I always thought the wheels looked too small for the car because it's really small wheels.
The wheels are bigger than the front wheels, aren't they?
Yeah, but they just look really tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it also amazed me on Starsky and Hutch. Even as a kid watching it, I thought, aren't these supposed to be two undercover cops? And they're driving around in that car.
Yeah.
But it's the same with Miami Vice, isn't it? It's
but a lot of people are saying, how can they afford a Ferrari? But they're meant to be undercover drugs dealers. So they have to have expensive cars.
They do,
suits and everything like that.
Yeah.
So.
But the thing is, though, don't you think though Burnett and what's Tubbs's name? Crockett's Burnett in it, and I can't remember what Tubbs was.
Philip Michael Thomas was God, Jesus Christ, not Jesus Christ.
But what made me laugh about it was, it's like the word
Burnett and Rico Tubbs. That's it.
No, it's Sonny Crockett and Ricardo Tubbs. I'm talking about their alter egos. Sonny Crockett's was Sonny Burnett.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what Tubbs's was. But anyway, what I was saying
I read
is
all the books. I had all the books.
Yeah. Is that the work in and around Miami all the time has nobody figured out yet that they are undercover cops, you know? But what can you do? What can you do? Nightbot's pimping your t-shirts again there, Mark. He's a cracker. He's a cracker. So, anyway, right then. So that's the I've done the Transformer bit there. Is there anything else Transformer-wise I want to talk about before we move on to Zoids? I'm just trying to think if there was anything that cropped up that was of interest. Oh, I mean, I know it's probably nothing that you two guys are interested in, but the HasLab Omega Prime is fully funded, so that's
lovely.
That's going to be going into production and being sent out there.
I think the Transformers ones always do fully fund, don't they?
Possibly, yeah, possibly. I don't. To be fair, I don't keep that up to date with the modern stuff. I just catch stuff here and there.
They've done Unicron, Star Saber, Deathosaurus, and is there any others?
Yeah, Unicron, Star Saber, Deathosaurus. And now it's Omega Prime. I don't know.
I think every one of them's funded.
Yeah, right. I mean, to be fair, if I want to know what new like that, I'll watch the chaps over at Transformers the show, because they always do like a weekly news item anyway, and so it's there's no need for me to remember. Just go there on a Friday night and I'll get to know what I want to know. So,
Automan. Oh yes.
Automan. Yes, I remember Automan. Yeah.
I am looking for a Blue Thunder. I need a Blue Thunder. Well, I don't need it, but I really, really want a Blue Thunder. £568 is the eBay for.
What scale's that?
3.75, I think, because you get 3.75. It's not Roy Schneider. It's the TV version, TV series version of the character in that.
Oh,
it's meant to be the same character. I don't know. Long time since I watched it.
I think it is, but it's James Farentino that's in the Blue Thunder TV show.
Yeah.
And and Dana Carvey, yeah. Also, yes, he's right there. Yes, the Transformers cartoon is turning 40. Well, Transformers full stop are turning 40 this year.
Yeah.
In September this year. Good evening, Si. How we doing? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that.
What is it you turn in September this year?
Sorry, your audio's breaking up there, Gareth. I just can't hear you, I'm afraid. Actually, funny enough, no, I'll be on. Yeah, yes, I turn 40 this September. Yeah. He said, knowingly.
Yeah. I'm 21 in 2 weeks.
Right then, here we go. So, it's bucket full of Zoids time. So, I will go get them.
Oh, you don't even have them to hand? Oh, you are ill-prepared.
I haven't got them to hand because I've no space around me here to keep them. It's a bucket of Zoids. And I'll tell you what else I'm doing as well for this bucket of Zoids.
Ooh.
I'm putting these on to do this bucket
of
of Zoids.
I don't blame you at all. They did come from these toy auctions.
They are a bit grimy.
Yeah, like I say, they came from British toy auctions, so they will be.
So it's like, God knows who Well, like I say, they've probably been stuck in someone's loft or shed, haven't they?
It's not as big as you think, is it? Really?
Trooperzoid. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. That's just hold that up again, Mark. I'll explode you. That looks like a different coloured backpack.
Yeah, it's a more modern one.
Right. Is it missing some off his tail as well? The top end of his tail?
Yeah, it's got all the bits. It's got all the bits.
All right.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
a new sticker sheet in there.
Is that a Zoids 2 Trooperzoid then?
Not Zoids 2, no. I'll show you.
Right.
I'll show you
If it was, it'd be chrome, wouldn't it?
Right. So is it the what the early 90s then?
I think they might have been early 2000s.
Oh, then. All right. Okay.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
2003.
Boom.
Yeah, 2003. Yeah. That's not that, by the way. That's a different one. This one's a bit bigger.
Right.
Do you know if it's from the same moulds or not, Mark?
Let me go get
Yes.
this bucket of.
It is from the same mould.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
It's big bloody weight. I thought, what the hell is this weight for? And it's for his tail.
Right, yeah. It's probably one of the reasons that all the tails end up breaking.
Yeah. Well, this one isn't. Anybody's interested in that? They're all on my eBay.
I was interested until you said it was built.
Well,
Actually, just before I do the bucket of Zoids, here you go, Mark.
Nice.
That is a lovely box.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you can't have Zoidzilla without Redorn.
He's terrible.
He's very
I've
terrible.
got Storm Sworder. I've got that as well.
Yeah, is it a battery one, that?
Yeah.
Right. Let's get the bucket.
Yeah, the two big ones are battery and these little ones wind up.
Here we go. A bucket of Zoids. This will be fun. What?
Eddie, I need a bucket full of Zoidosaurs. Instead of Harry.
Yes, I blocked tonight, but because I'm not on my channel. Well, I am on my channel, but
Yeah.
Substreaming.
Substreaming.
Yeah,
What's been starred?
I'm a sub streamer.
Ah, that's been starred. Okay. I can see a space hamster. Hello.
I'm just. Oh, there we go. Leaf Studio. That's probably what you need to do. Ah, two of him. Multiverse.
So then you can still see me while I'm bugging about with the Zoid.
Keyboard.
And we can hear you twice.
Shiny.
No, you can't.
Once is enough.
Once is enough.
You really need to show me how to do that.
Gareth doesn't know how to do it.
I don't. I've tried. Every time I try to do that, I end up with a load of screaming and whistling. Yeah, I know. I'm furious that you took it out of the box.
What?
I did it just for you. I want to play with it.
We have
I want a camera.
a bit of a gore.
Oh,
yeah. There we go. A bit of a gore. A grr. Grr and a gore.
Rick says you have to pay StreamYard.
It's what, sorry?
Rick says you have to pay StreamYard.
You have
Well,
to pay
it's not-
StreamYard for what?
Ed's not paying StreamYard.
Oh, no. I found a way around it all. I have retained I have retained my Yorkshireman card. So yeah, right. So this is.
In fact, that's the point. Have you taken out a one of the cheaper subscriptions at all?
I have subscribed to StreamYard. Yes.
I thought so, seeing as we've got the Vault Keeper
You
up
see
in
the
the
logo
corner.
up there?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
The £20 one. Yes, that's the one.
I've just taken it out for a month just to see how it goes, and if I enjoy it, then I'll keep it. We'll see how it goes. So right, yeah. So we've got a part of a gore there. Now, maybe someone in the chat can tell me who may know more about Zoids than what I do. But if we look here in the cockpit, I mean, we know it's got two pilots. That's not the issue. But they're not chromed. They're just a flat yellowy orange plastic. So I was under the impression that the year that this gore came out, they would have been a gold chromey colour. But as you can see on here, they're not. They're just like a flat yellowy orange. So if anyone out there knows a bit more about Zoids than what I do, I'd be happy to take that. And also, unfortunately, they've glued the pilots in.
Oh no!
What's that there you've got there? Oh, nice. He's a flat. Is he fixed in, or does he come out?
He comes
Part of
out.
the mould by the look of it.
He comes out.
Is it?
Right.
Because
Oh,
they've got three cockpits on this.
Okay. It looked
Well,
like it's part of the mould.
There's two cockpits,
Right. Space hamsters. Thank you.
and there's a
Thank
seat at
you.
the back.
Thank you.
You can sit
They
him at the
should be
back.
chromed. The NJR era Zoids were in plain plastic, but this orange tone looks odd. Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't. That was the first thing when I took this out of the bucket. I was like, why are they that colour? So space hamsters. If I could ask you, sir, was there an issue where these? What year would these pilots be from? Would these pilots be from a later year that the person that used to own these have put them in, or
Probably.
inquiring minds would like to know? I've not tested the motor on this or the light-up features. That will be at a later date, but I can tell you now the contacts are quite corroded, and there is one contact missing off this one here. So, I mean, it could be fixed.
Well done, British Toy Auctions.
It could be fixed. Right.
Sprung Glue says the chrome could have come off.
What's that? Sorry. Right. Yes, they used to be VAT metalized gold. It comes off like kind of 3PO. All right. Okay.
Hello, Sprue and Glue.
Right. NGR era starts just around 2000, but I'm not convinced that's what these are.
You've got a
Right.
chrome pen.
Right, and then now we've got Zoidzilla's head, and again he's got nice chrome gold, but again the pilot's been glued in. Actually, tell you what, before I go through that,
Flick you down so you can see what I'm actually doing.
Yeah, that'd be better.
I'll go through this first. So we've got in here.
Rather than the top of my head.
Yeah.
This is the big bucket of like spare bits. Well, not spare bits, but it's all the smaller parts for the for what's in the bigger bag here. So we've got. There we go. We've got a silver pilot glued into the tail section of. That's well, I know that as the tail section of Red Horn, but I'm sure it's the tail section for another Zoid. Will probably take that. Right, we'll send you. NGR pilots were either grey or blue, not orange. Very strange. What else we got? I'm just going to pop this light on. So see into some of it better. There we go. We've got a backpack. That came with Trooper Zoid. But again, it's got a Galt pilot on that's been glued and stuck to there. Now, these are what I like. The earlier Zoid stuff. The little white cockpits.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, Galt pilot, but he's glued in.
Also didn't want to lose them.
And someone lend me an ear. That's a mammoth ear. Ah, that's off tank, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's off tank Zoid. And I've got the flat nose kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
Looks a bit like a duck.
Yeah.
Quack, quack.
And then, I mean, we've got, but it's deteriorated very badly. You know, the plastic, it should look like, that.
Yeah.
It looks like that. So it's turned to mush.
Wow.
There's another one there, but that one's got a silver pilot in. But yeah, I'm not going to rattle around in this box because it's probably not going to sound nice over the microphone and that. But you get the idea. Now then, here we go. This is another interesting as well. I mean, this one's been glued, but the glue's deteriorated to a point. We have a white Zoid pilot in a red Zoid. I mean, obviously,
I wonder if the glue has actually contacted with the chrome and.
I suggested that when I was talking to Ed before.
Yeah.
I don't know. You see, it
reacted with it, and it's.
If it was super glue, I think I'd be inclined to maybe believe that. But this looks like, from the way that it's stained, it looks like Airfix kit glue. You know, polystyrene cement.
Polystyrene cement, yeah.
Yeah, because it's yellowed. The glue has yellowed.
Well, if they're back from the 80s, it probably will be.
Yeah, and it's like it's not sealed enough, I would say, for the fumes to strip the chroming off.
Right.
So
I've not got my Gundam yet. No, you see it. I've got it yet.
Unless the previous owner stripped the chrome off them intentionally before they, before they glued them into the. We have a Zoid tail, a Zoidzilla tail, sorry, but it's broken. The clipper's broken, as you can see there. We've got bits of a tank Zoid with corroded contacts in there. Hey, we've got a Zayton. Zooton. I'm sure his head's in there. Do these motors work? They do. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
He walks. I said he walks, not Ewoks. There's Gore's big gun.
Ooh, oh boy. Yes, I'll build in my Gundam at some point. Maybe next week.
Now then, that's a half of a. No, it's not Zabe, a Hellcat. That's half of Hellcat. Is that? There you go. So, I mean, like I say, at a later date, I am going to be going through all this and trying to match it all up and make complete ones. We've got a Terror Red.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, just a minute. And it works, look.
Oh,
Look at him go.
Yeah.
See you later, little fella. Yeah, he's got a silver piloting that's glued in, but he's still got his chrome in.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean. It's like
that theory smashed then.
Yeah, you see, they're all glued in, but only some have no chroming on them.
Strange.
Oh, there's the other half of Hellcat. What we got here? We have Crack, the Prince of Darkness. Yep. Glued in, but he's still silver. And also, as well, I think with the fume thing as well, there's no like super glue or glue fume marks on the canopies. They're all translucent and clear. You know, there's no marking on them. So that's the other thing. There, Crackhead. Oh, yeah. No.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that.
But his name's gone, I'm afraid. I can't think of his name.
Froggy Flipper.
This what?
Froggy Flipper.
Yeah, we'll just call him Flipper.
Bath toy.
And it works, look.
Get that.
And I believe, if I look, yes, it's got the polystyrene in the ballast tank, so that will go in the water. Working. So you can put that in the bath with you. And have endless hours of bath time Zoid.
I think I did. That and my Lotus.
What we got here? We've got Mammoth. Oh, what's bits of Mammoth? That I could be wrong, but that looks like the motor section, the same motor section that Zoidzilla uses.
It looks very similar, doesn't it?
Looks very similar. It's a different battery cover on it.
They'll use the same molds.
Yeah.
The batteries are still in and they're all leaking.
Ew.
Oh no.
Duracell, the only battery with a copper coloured top. Other battery manufacturers are available.
Energizer. Ever ready.
Oh, there we go. We've got Zoidzilla. Oh, it's someone. Now, I will say this. I did test this. This does work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Zoidzilla does work. I tested him.
I'm impressed.
The motor section does. The lights don't. Unfortunately, one of the terminals has corroded and broken off on the light up section. But again, if you're handy with a soldering iron, it's an easy fix. It is really fixed. I mean,
I never checked the lights on mine.
I'd considered. I think actually, this came up when I did my collector's archive with Space Hamsters. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that because like the lights on my box Zoidzilla, they work. But if it ever got to a point where they stopped working, I was going to rewire them with an LED.
Right, yeah. I think I remember mentioning that.
So then, at least they still work. Yeah, excellent. I'm going to call this a Plesiosaur Zoid. But again, I'm sorry, I don't know his name. And he's got the polystyrene in his ballast tanks. Does he work? He works. Although he's not connected up because he's missing the bottom bit. Yeah, the motor works. What have we got?
Yeah, how the hell does that open up?
We've got Manta or Mantis Zoid. Yeah, the motor works on that. Lovely. Now, is this Mammoth's tail or is it Crack's tail? I'm going to
Yes,
say. I'm going to say it's mammoth's tail.
I think it is. I'm going to see if these. I bet there's some batteries still in there.
I'm going to say it's mammoth's tail, and hope for the best. Now that these are in here, and they have Zoid stickers on, and they're made by Tomy, but I don't ever recall having any Zoids that those came with. That came with these. So are these? Oh, it's mammoth's trunk. Oh, thank you, Space Hamsters. Cheers. Yeah. Are these from later Zoid releases? Because, like I said, they're both manufactured by Tomy. They've got Zoid stickers on them. I mean, they're nice little detailing plates. You know, they'd make, they make good for a diorama or something like that. But yeah, I've no idea where they came from.
Okay.
Right, this is the. I'm going to say that this is the tail section for Gorgon. Great Gorgon. I don't think it's the neck for the. Oh, what's his bloody name now? Right. Sorry, Space Ham says right. The red plates are from Scavenger's trailer. Right. Scavenger isn't in here. Isn't in this box. But yeah, I think that could be the tail of.
Is Mark practicing his pirate impressions?
Yar.
I've just opened the battery compartment and there's a green battery.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be green?
Mark, we've got Z-Ray.
Nice.
And I think this. Does this work? Oh no, the motor doesn't work on this. It's seized up. Oh, hang on a minute. No.
Sometimes if you force them, it gives them a bit of a jolt.
Let's use the force.
Yeah.
Oh.
That probably need taking apart and having a giant Zark neck. Thank you, Space Hamsters. That was the name I was trying to think of. Giant Zark.
Sounds
good
like
evening, Viper. Thank you very much. I will at some point get to putting the chats up on the screen. It's just that I don't want to touch my mouse with these grubby these grubby gloves. I'm going to take them off in a bit because I've nearly got to. There's just like a load of bits. There's
right. Yeah. Let's see if these work.
We've got Croc here. I remember having Croc as a kid. I loved Croc. Because it doesn't really have particularly a cockpit. You just basically wedge the driver's legs either side of that peg there.
Something's going.
We've got Zark, the great Zark. Sorry, Zark, the Prince of Darkness. Sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
His impressive wingspan.
Definitely.
So we know we've got his head. Oh, all right. No, those are badly corroded, and one of them's broken off.
Ah, that's a shame.
There we go. Nope. Again, I'm sure it can be. They can all be rewired, like I say. But it's just whether or not you want to spend the time and effort doing that.
Oh, I certainly can't be bothered. is there no market at all for non-working Zoids?
A market for non-working Zoids? I've no idea. I don't know. There we go. There's the backpack and light up section for Zoidzilla, which, like I say, I've already tried testing, but the terminals are corroded and one's broke, so it can't be done. Spine back. I want to say spine back. But he's missing his backy bit and his legs.
I'm probably in there somewhere, aren't
there? Oh, but yeah, again, right, his name's gone. Is it Slime? And he works. See you later, fella. The section in there that opens out the gun, it is in this bag of bits, as is the red cockpit that goes in there.
There we go.
We've got a mammoth head. And we know his other ears in there because I showed his ear earlier on. Right. He's no piloting him, but I can see a mark there where the pilot's being glued in.
That works.
So there's a mammoth head.
That's working.
A tarantula. Zoid. The motor does work, but I can't get him walking because he's only got legs on one half.
I wonder if you have to put it on the body.
Yeah, and he's got a pilot in there. Ah, that's it. Yes, Zark. Yeah. I said Zark, didn't I, Prince? Yeah, it's Crack. Sorry, I'm getting me Zark and me Crack. Mixed up.
7 Zark, 7.
Don't know me ass from me Crack. Right, come on, Space Hamster, help me out on that one. On that one. Is that off Crack? Is it a backpack off of Crack, is it? Or is it off Mammoth? Is that
it's worth having knowledgeable subscribers and viewers, isn't it?
It is, yeah, definitely. my
I
knowledge
wouldn't know.
My knowledge only goes so far with
I'm
Zoids.
kidding.
That's Mammoth's tail, right? Thank you. And then we've got like a little, I want to say Brontozoid, but it's missing its head. But we know we've got the head. And look at him walks. Bless the little fella. Excellent. Excellent. We've got a gore leg.
I think he only lights up really when he's walking.
We've got the back section from Great Gorgon.
Is Great Gorgon the Stegosaurus type then?
It is, yeah. And I think that's his tail. That's definitely Gorgon's tail. That's gotta be. Although no, this is the point where Space Hamster tells me that it's not. It'll be giant Zerk's tail. But I'm pretty sure giant Zerk's tail pointed up. I think that was also articulated like his neck. I think that's got to be Great Gorgon's tail. Actually, no, it's not. That's Great Gorgon's tail. The spines kind of give it away.
Just a bit. Just a bit. But Space Hamster knew that it wasn't.
This is a wing from an Airfix mosquito. There we go.
Cool.
What's that doing in there? Yeah,
That's British toy auctions for you.
You'll love them. You'll love them.
We're just about here.
I bloody don't.
That's a battery motor for. I think it's like the Red Zoid version of the tank.
Is there a Scorpio Zoid in there? Say Sprue and Glue.
A Scorpozoid. I believe there is. There is. I know there is because there is the scorpion, the pincer bits.
Oh, there you are, Sprue.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure that's the body for it. That was another one that I had as a kid. I had a Scorpozoid as a kid. Giant Zerk's head. I'm pretty sure that's Giant Zerk's head. It's not Great Gorgon's head. Watch, Space Hamster, you're going to tell me I'm wrong again. I should have consulted with him before doing this live stream of Zoids.
You should have joined us.
Yeah, well, the link's at the top of the chat, live chat there, Space Hamsters, if you want to jump in and join us. Share your wealth of Zoid knowledge. Let's see now what we got. Yeah, I said Giant Zerk's head. I didn't say it's not Great Gorgon's head because Great Gorgon's head's blue, I think. That Giant Zerk? I'm going to say that's Giant Zerk basically because of the white guns. I don't think Great Gorgon had any white guns on him. I've got another. I think that's a little old Stegozoid or something. Going by the little panels on his tail. Oh, there's Zayton's head. Minus his gun flap. Another Gorgon. Ah, there we go. Spiny spine. Spine back. Right, I think there's more than one Scorpozoid because I found some more pincers.
Oh, right, okay.
In fact, yeah, there probably is going to be more than one because then there's another set of spidery Zoid things there.
Well, I've got a set of those legs still at the shop, haven't I?
Yeah. There's the stinger tail for Scorpozoid. Oh, there's Croc's back. Oh, yeah, he's just all up. And another set of Scorpozoid pincers. So that's 3. So there's at least 3 Scorpozoids, maybe.
Wow.
Croc's head.
Just for some criticism, constructive criticism for future potential videos like this, it might be worth having something light to put down on your worktop there so that people can see the things you're putting down. There's a lot of black on black there.
And?
No, it's not a criticism or like. Well, it is, but it's a constructive one.
It's grey, dark blue, and hang on, what's that there? Oh yeah, that. Can you see that?
Wrong way around. Look, thanks for wearing it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Right, and then that's Tank Zoid.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just at little bits now. That's off the Red Zoid battery pack that I came out with early on. No, I get it. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Gareth. But like I say, there's
not what you can do now.
Oh no, but my setup isn't because, like I said, this isn't something I normally do. So
no, it's just a suggestion in case. That's what I was looking for. Suggestion.
Yeah.
In case it's something you decide to do again in the future.
Yeah, we're just all little. It's just all little nibbly parts and bits now. There's another spine back there. So I'm thinking there could be at least maybe 2, maybe 3 spine backs in there as well. Oh, there's another Croc head. And there's more pincers.
Oh, wow.
Right, that's it. I'm gonna just wipe this down now. There's, like I say, it's just all. It looks like now the rest. Yeah, it's just all parts now for the bits. You know, the main major bits that I showed there. But I know Space Hamster said about Giant Zerk, but I don't think there's no engine section for Giant Zerk in here, or legs for him. So, like I said, the body in there, I think the main battery powered bodies that are in there is Zoidzilla, Crack, Gore, Gorgon, and Mammoth. Those are the 5 big battery powered ones that's in there. But yeah, there's no Giant Zerk engine unit in there, I'm afraid. So, right, if you'll excuse me, Gareth, Mark, if you won't mind just taking over there for a bit while I just...
Should I just... I've shared something.
Yeah, I want to get rid of these gloves and that before I touch my
Right.
mouth. So just give me a second and I'll pop that up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm just wondering which ones to put on. I was looking for a price list. Actually, how much they used to be.
Si was asking earlier, we will be selling any of the bits for parts that are damaged and corroded. What do we tend to do with them? When I actually bought this job lot, I did realise that there's going to be a lot of spare parts there. So yeah, they will be getting sold in parts. If you want to come up with a list of bits that you need, by all means send them in and we can go through it and see if we've got those bits. And if we have, we can try and agree on some kind of price between us, you know. I don't think there'll be anything super expensive in there unless there's anything complete. So yeah, you'll be okay. Get a list together for us. We can do it. There's lots of little black rubber caps in there, you know. There's little ridged caps that are always missing from them. There's loads of them. But until obviously it's been through, we just don't know what we're going to need and what we're not going to need. I'm using the royal we there, obviously. What have you been up to all this time, Mark?
What, today?
Yeah, just while we've been doing this.
I've just been fixing the lights on my Zoids. I didn't check the lights. I don't know. I think you've got to put the head on for the lights to work properly.
Right. Okay. And have you not done that?
I've done it now. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I know they're not working properly.
Godulas. Yeah, they're working all right now.
Oh, they are now. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's all working nicely. Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm looking on the Zoids wiki.
Oh, of course there's a Zoids wiki. There must be there's a wiki for everything, isn't there?
Yeah. Forest Godula. Holotech. Crikey.
Holotech. Does that mean that the toys are literally empty?
No, it's clear plastic. Molded completely in clear plastic with a white light.
I'm going to read through some of the chat. I can't put them up on screen because I'm not an admin on this channel.
No.
So let's
Hello, Margot.
I just read that one out from Si. Stu asked about the Scorpio. We did that. Space Hamster was helping out with identification. Thank you very much, Mr. Space Hamster ZH.
Very, very good help.
Viper's also suggested a bit more light might make it easier to see as well. And Sprue agrees about the light.
Somebody told me that the other day.
That's fair enough.
Well, I put...
Hello, Margot.
So hopefully it will start to light up now. There we go.
Right.
All right.
Back. He's back. Right. Let me get rid of this.
So hello, Margot. How are you doing? Trevor's videos. Hello, everyone. Hello's between you. Oh, thank you for leaving the lights, Margot. Very, very
I've
kind.
not put the weight in the back of it, so that's probably why the mouth didn't want to do that.
Oh, okay.
But the lights work on it nicely.
Yeah, do you know what was actually when you were on about that, and when I misunderstood you and thought that it was actually still on Sprue in the box.
Oh no!
With it being sort of like a modern version, I had it in my head that I was going to get it off you and spray it new colours. In fact, very similar colours to the box. Actually, I was going to go with green and purple. Have you seen the Evangelion repaint of Mechagodzilla?
No.
There's a Evangelion version of Mechagodzilla where it's all in neon green and bright purple. And I just thought, you know what? Why not do a Zoidzilla like that? Be awesome.
Now look at that. Oh.
Yeah. It looks very thick.
But it does show all the different versions. Where's that holotech?
Ooh. 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 Yes, please. Ooh.
Now, if
Ooh.
Space
nice,
Hamsters is still in the chat,
Ooh.
I tell you what, Mark, right? You need to go back and watch the Collector's Archive that I did with Space Hamsters.
Yeah.
Because he's got quite a few of those. Also, check out the one that I did with Nick as well, Lord Nerdington.
Yeah.
He's got some good Zoid stuff going on there as well.
That translucent one though. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, nom, nom,
Yes. Oh, yeah. He's got a translucent Zoidzilla.
Excuse me. I may be in some time. I'll need quite a bit of this.
Or the adverts. Piss off.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, so we've got.
Although I'm guessing it's going to be one of those things there where it's difficult to find one that's not slightly yellowed.
I don't know. I don't know what the state is of the translucent.
Hello, Salacious. How you doing? Question for Gareth: if he could be fingered by any monster puppet, who would he pick?
Blobby.
Bobby's not a monster. I
Bloody
could be
is.
fingered by
I'm mad.
any monster puppet. It'd have to be something very smooth, trust me. Manda, because that's just like a snake.
Yeah, there we go.
It
I'm
wouldn't
mad.
touch the sides.
As Space Hamster said there, yeah, the translucent.
Yeah.
incredibly fragile.
What was that one you wanted to look at, Gareth?
No, it's not one that exists. It was just one. If you did a Google search for Evangelion Mechagodzilla, you'd see it.
Space Hamsters, which is the sorry, I keep referring to you as Space Hamster. I do remember your name, Space Hamster, but I didn't.
He doesn't.
No, I do. It's just that I wasn't sure whether or not you wanted me to say your actual name over the chat. But I do remember your name. What's the name of that? Oh, you know the one that I'm thinking of, the big one, the big guy. What's his name? Put his name in the chat, and then Mark can look him up.
Look at that. That's what I remember that.
Elepantus.
Yeah.
I think they've missed the H. Right.
Even tells you which Zoids comic it was in. Look at that.
So it's unusual for a toy line of that era to be so popular without a cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah. That's it. Mark, you need to search Mad Thunder.
Mad Thunder. Is that
If it's anything like Tropic Thunder, it'd be brilliant.
Mad Thunder? There we go. Oh wow,
That is huge. It's a absolutely massive thing.
that's what she said. Oh wow.
But it's absolutely gorgeous.
Sorry about
Absolutely
this.
gorgeous it is.
Ooh. Size comparison.
Right. Space Hamster's given me the go-ahead, and it's Mike. It's Mike from Space Hamster. So he's given me the nod that I can tell you his name. But yeah, so that's Mad Thunder up against. I think is that one of the larger scale leaguers?
Yeah.
I think.
Bloody hell.
Hi, Kieran.
Hey, Kieran, how you doing, matey?
So, right, I'm going to get something to show you, Mark.
Also got a Logan as well, haven't we?
Okay.
Hello there.
Should we get
As
rid
I
of that
think you
one?
might appreciate this.
We'll get rid of that then.
How am I supposed to get my paintbrush in there?
There we go.
Pardon? And he's gone.
Who's gone?
He's gone.
Mr. Ed's gone. Oh, Mark's on the Budweiser.
Well,
Cheap,
it's
nasty, crappy lager.
Super Bowl.
Oh, is that right?
Like two and a half hours.
I'm on the Thatcher's Blood Orange. Oh, that's nice stuff.
You still on that?
I only bought it this morning.
Bloody expensive is that?
What, £2 a bottle?
Yeah. Hey, you know where I'm from?
Right, Mark, are you ready?
I'm ready. I was ready.
Are you ready for what I'm going to show you?
I'm going to spit
That's
again. Oh, there we go.
Wow. Oh,
Evangelion
That's
Optimus
sexy.
Prime.
That's sexy.
This is an absolute.
I need that as well then, don't I?
You're not getting one of them.
Look at the artwork there on the back.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Wow.
It's a god. I've had this a fair few years, this piece, and it's like it doesn't come out of the box very often, but just for you, Mark.
Oh, is it good?
Now the thing is, I don't know a great deal about Evangelion. In
I
fact,
don't know. I just like the colours.
I know very little, if anything at all. But what I did know is that I loved the look of this.
Wow.
And this is an official. It's not a knockoff. It's not a fourth party. This is an official Takara product. This. I got this. Got it from Kapow Toys when it first came out. It was like as soon as I saw it, I thought, right, yep, I'm having that.
Yeah.
But you know, I actually like the shattered glass version of Optimus Prime anyway, which is a very similar shade of purple.
We've even got rollers painted up. It's even got like the Nerve. Is it Nerve logo symbol on it there? But what I think is the best bit of this is the trailer.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's just fully painted up. Is that?
Sex on wheels.
And let's open it up.
Now, will speed go inside there? Fast? Is it fast? Fast, isn't it? So I'm just thinking,
Oh yeah,
kick
and
going
it
into the semi.
falls out there like that.
Can be transformed, Margot, but no, we don't play with these toys.
Oh. Yeah, it's like I said, it doesn't come out of the box very often, does this? But I thought because Gareth had mentioned a brief moment ago about the Evangelion repaint, I thought, right, I'll show you that. But it's just like the little details, like the hazard symbols there on the thing, and just all like the branding and the text, and you know, there's like warning symbols everywhere on it and stuff. It's just they really went to town on this, on the paintwork. And then the spike figure that you get with it.
Oh wow!
You know, his little brown.
It's nice that you get the figures.
It's what? Sorry.
It's nice that you get the figures.
Yeah. So and he fits when he's in truck mode. He fits in the cab. He sits in roller. He fits in there.
Cool.
There's the thingy section in the trailer that he fits in. You get a red translucent energy axe, and then his blaster.
Cool.
Oh.
Now, will the Pontiac fit in the back of the cab, back of the truck?
Yes, the Pontiac will fit in the back of the truck. Yeah, let's.
Because that's how I'd have it displayed.
So yeah, we open that up, and
Oh, perfect! Look at that.
He fits in the back there.
Cool.
But what you need is, if you're going to do that,
You need a little Devon and April to stand inside waiting.
yeah, pick up a
Bonnie, not April.
knockoff MP10. Then you can paint it up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
Tempting. Very tempting.
let's put him back to bed. Yeah, you get the booklet and a collector's card and that with it as well. But yeah, that's it. It's a cracking piece. Is that it is a shame that I don't have the space to display it. I would display it.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
But it's one. I mean, I've got the standard MP10 Optimus Prime as well.
Right.
But it was just like, I couldn't part with this.
Oh no.
Well, not yet, anyway.
Very nice.
Let's pop him there, and that's that.
Margot's sending some toys to Kieran by the look of it.
That's very kind of her.
There we go.
Mark, this is the Evangelion Mecha Godzilla I was talking about.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
see, that looks nice as well. The colour scheme on that really works.
It pops, doesn't it? That's what I was saying. If I'd have had that modern Zoidzilla, that Gadulus, if it hadn't have been built up, I would have just sprayed the sprues in those kind of colours. But then again, that said, I also quite like that one.
Yeah.
Very, very tasty.
Took him in nicely.
Very, very tasty. Ooh. Ooh. There's too many nice things out there and not enough money in the world. Not enough space in the world. Not in my house, anyway.
Thank you, Margot.
Wolverine's asking if any of us go to the gym.
Who's Jim? Who's Jim?
I have no idea who Jim is. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I was actually talking about it earlier today, but we didn't get any further than that.
Talking.
The intention is there, perhaps.
Talking
Just,
about it, yeah. It's just that's too much hard work, isn't it?
Yeah. I won't have time for toys. I won't have time for
No.
you guys.
I mean, yeah, we've got content.
And I mean
bring
all
out.
you guys at home.
It was my day off today, and I did 3 videos.
Well, I've done 1 video and 2 live streams. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 live streams.
Yeah, I did the one with Salacious Rum. I've done yours.
Yeah.
I did look to see if Little History was going in between. I was going to hop on there. Well, if I'm sat here painting or building Lego anyway, I might as well. Might as well.
I think a Little History may be doing one, to be fair.
It might be now, but they weren't at the time.
Right.
I think I need to go on Little History and build that door.
Yeah. Yeah, you should have been building it tonight. Building it tonight. Building it?
Oh,
Building it.
I'm not starting anything else.
No, get that Lego.
Not at the
set.
moment. I need to sell everything else out first.
Yeah, it's Char's Zaku 2, that one, isn't it?
It's what, sorry?
It's Char's Zaku 2. That kit you've got, Mark. The pinky coloured one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Char's. Yeah.
Yeah. I quite like. I was going for the green.
Well, the
I'm
green
green.
is sort of like the
I
general.
like the red.
Yeah. Well, the red, the pinky one, that's Char's. He's sort of like the antagonist, bad guy. Yeah.
I mean, even the gut. There's that many £20 for this. I mean, can't go wrong.
Right. Would you like to see just a very brief teaser of something? I mean, I am, as you probably know, the Collector's Archive is coming to an end after end of season. Well, it's not ending. It's going on a bit of a hiatus. It will be back, but it'll be more of a sporadic kind of a special kind of thing. It won't be as regular as what it has been. But so season 4 will be the end of the Collector's Archive. I am in the middle of planning something to replace it. I've not finished it yet, but I can give you a little teaser of something that will be included with what's coming next. Would you like a little teaser?
Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby.
Right, I will tease you. There we go. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. And that's yes, that's going to be part of Spectrum. It's part of the next thing that comes up. You might have noticed on there it said the Atmos project, and that's
I did, yes.
what you might be able to see just here. This forms part of the Atmos project. What it is I'm gonna do a whole thing about it, but I can tell you briefly that back in the day, the Spectrum wasn't the only computer that was available. There was another one that was made by Tangerine Computers, and it was called the Auric One.
Was it a bit of a dream?
No. But that came out in 84. Sorry, 82. But then a couple of years later, in 84, they released the Auric Atmos. And if I just show you a picture, if I can find a picture of the Auric Atmos, because I can't...
I'm not Wolverine. If I was,
that's his permanent face.
Yeah, if I was, I wouldn't be here.
Let's see now.
However, I'm curious what we're going to talk about on Wednesday, since we're getting so much done today.
There we go. Right. That's the Auric Atmos.
Okay.
I want an Auric Atmos, but I can't find one at the moment. So, what I have decided to do is...
Make your own.
Convert the Spectrum.
We have a ZX Spectrum in the colours of an Auric Atmos. And this is going to be the Atmos. So this is just basically an empty case at the moment. There's nothing in it. So you got the case and the faceplate, the rubber keyboard, and then the keyboard membrane. He's away. See you later, Mike. Thanks for watching.
See you, Mike.
Take care, buddy.
Take care. Appreciate that that Zoid knowledge.
Yeah.
Being a good one. Cheers.
Invaluable.
But this is that's the motherboard that's going to be going into it. So the video that I'm going to do for the Atmos project is going to be basically me fixing this board in certain places, making a few upgrades to it, and then assembling it into the case, and then doing a testing of it, testing it and just showing some screen captures and gameplay on it. But yeah, that's that's the Atmos project. That's what's coming up.
Very good.
Very nice.
But, yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Like I say, it's all planned. I haven't filmed anything yet. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to film while I'm soldering. That's what you got at the auction the other day, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what's getting posted out on Tuesday.
I need to go back and look at that and freeze frame that section from Bolton Toy Fair where it had all the Spectrum games on and that, the Spectrum stuff. It never occurred to me that there would be anything like that at those toy fairs.
Oh, there's all sorts.
Yeah, there's loads there. When I looked down and saw them, I was like, yeah, I need to film this, and I need to film it slow enough for Ed to have a proper look at.
Well, if there's all it catches me eye, if he's there next time, I may send you with a shopping list.
Fair enough. I think he had them at £4 each. I don't know if that's...
It's what, sorry?
I think he had them priced up at £4 each. I don't know if that was fair or not, but...
It depends. It depends. You see, that's the thing. That's where you get a lot of disparity between like traders like that, eBay, and then the groups, the specialized groups on, say, Facebook and things like that. Your average ZX Spectrum game, something say like Planetoids or Horace Goes Skiing or things like that, you're probably looking about £1, £1.50. Yeah. Not a lot. But
Take
then,
care, Patrick. Good night.
Yeah, good night. I'll just pop that one up. Yeah. Take care, Patrick. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate your time. But then if you go to games like, say RoboCop by Ocean,
yeah,
if it's got the poster and the sticker in, then you're looking at like maybe, I don't know, it could be anything up to £20, maybe. But then you have you've got further on the spectrum. Then you've got games like the Addams Family by Ocean. That goes for a lot of money. Yeah, it fluctuates, but the fluctuation is still a lot of money. And I've never really been able to figure out why. I mean, it's an okay game. Even the was it Encore? No, was it Encore? I'm just trying to think what we're calling that. Hit Squad.
Nope.
I believe Hit Squad did like the re-release of it. Like the budget release, a bit like what PlayStation did with the Platinum releases, yeah?
Yeah.
And even that fetches maybe £30, £40, £50, which is quite expensive for such an old game like that. But the original Addams Family game fetches even more than that, So
it's usually down to scarcity. And demand for it. No, with retro games, it's normally down to scarcity.
Yeah. I think it's possible. It's possible. I mean, I'd have to look into it more. I mean, it's so there is a quite variation. But then also you've got
Hey, Peaky.
Where is it now?
Peaky.
What are you doing? Weren't we talking earlier? I'm sure we were talking earlier.
Yeah, we will be. Yeah.
This is probably one of the most expensive games I've got. Phoenix by Megadodo, which is basically it's a clone of the arcade game Phoenix.
Right.
Oh, we have new player entering the game.
Oh no!
Ron.
There
Hello.
goes the stream.
He's having a config with Pilly, so we're safe for a while without him.
All right. Okay.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, I thought I'd have a great.
How are you, Bob?
Yeah, good. How's it going, everyone?
Yeah.
Not too bad, sir. Thank you. Appreciate you joining us. Thank you for your time.
No, I wanted to have a chat with you for a while because I noticed you talking about specky games, and I wondered how deep you were into the next games.
Right, then we see that's the thing. The next was something that I did want to back, but unfortunately, when it came at the wrong time for me. So I wasn't able to back it the first time or the second time, because I think they're on the second Kickstarter for it now, aren't they? It should be.
Yeah, just received. Took about 3 years to get.
Yeah,
we bought it pre-COVID, and there's all the supply chain issues and the shortage of chips and everything. We've only just got it, so.
Yeah. Well, I remember waiting probably a few months for from Retroleum the V3 smart card.
Aye.
For inside the back of my normal Spectrum, so then I don't have to load games up and stuff. That chip shortage. But no, if the right time comes for a next, then I think I'd be tempted for one. But what I did it was a bit cheaper. I went for the Hermit Retro Pi Zero.
Nice. Those pies are amazing.
Yeah,
you can just stack them with games and emulators. They're incredible, those pies.
Yeah, I put it in. It isn't in this case, but it's in a blue and white case one that I put that Pi Zero in. So I've got these Spectrums all over. But yeah,
that's literally build a house using Spectrum.
But yeah, that's probably the most the most expensive, one of the most expensive games I've got. Phoenix from Megadodo. It's a great game as well, and it's just real nice artwork on it. But so, are all those next games that you've got there then? Yeah,
so I've got a real thing for physical media,
right.
And I love buying like indie games or homebrew games, and some of these are really good. Like this is Xeno Brigade. Have you heard of that?
No, I've not. I've not heard of that one. No.
Yeah, it's a really good game, and these next games are really cool because I mean, obviously, you could just download it off the internet, and
Yeah.
stick it on a flash card, but they give you a flash card in the case look, and
That's cool.
you still get to stick something on your shelf, which I like.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, Xeno Brigade. There's loads of these. There's loads of these. This is Lost Temples. This is a Spanish developer.
Right.
These are from an English guy called Paul Townsend, I think. Oh no, not that one. Quantum. And
that's Way of the Exploding Fist, then.
Yeah, just in that. That's awesome. Yeah. Just
so,
got
is that just like a reproduction of the original, or have they tidied it up?
Do you know? I actually don't know. I hope they normally tidy them up a little bit before they re-release them. So, because I don't know that the original studio was Wasp Studios.
It was Melbourne House that did it originally.
You're right. So I'm guessing these guys have tidied this up then.
Yeah, that was my favorite karate game for the Spectrum.
Yeah,
was that?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
Kung Fu.
No. Way Exploding Fist.
Do you remember this on the Mega CD? Sol Fils, Sol Deuce.
On what? Sorry,
Mega CD.
Wow.
It's an add-on for the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
All right. No, I won't. No, I won't remember.
You were into that. This was a Kickstarter. They brought it back on a Mega Drive cartridge. I've just received. I love these Kickstarter games.
I really need to start following them more, to be honest with you.
Soldis. That's a cool game.
Fantastic stuff.
So did you say, sorry, have you just received your next then?
Yeah. Well, a couple of months ago.
Right.
So I didn't back the first one, and so jumped on the second one, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. I want to get it.
Do you use it often?
I at the moment not as much as I want because I don't have much room where I am.
Right.
But I do, like you. I collect old computers, so
yeah,
I've got an Atari ST and all the old consoles, and got an Amstrad 64, but I just don't have room to. I don't have room to plug them all in.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, those are on my list. I want an Iacon Electron. I want a CPC 464.
Yeah.
I'd sell a kidney for an Oric Atmos. I really would. But for the life in me, I can't. They're just so hard to find and get hold of.
Yeah.
To be fair, even some degree, the Oric one is as well.
I really want a BBC microcomputer, the ones we had at school.
Yeah, the Model B. Yeah.
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 What was the game that was standard at school? The like the treasure hunt game on the BBC. Does anyone remember that?
Oh.
I'm 43, so guessing we're in a similar.
It's a band.
Similar generation.
I'm trying to think.
There was only one game. There's only really one game.
That is it.
There's computers in school.
It'll come to me. I'll Google it in a second.
Well, I mean, they didn't have a computer at my primary school.
We didn't have calculators, let alone computers.
No calculators, no. But then when I got to high school, I think they had 6 BBCs and 1 Spectrum. And it was like, nobody bothered with the Spectrum. Everyone went on the BBCs. So, like, I was just there on the Spectrum. It was just like, because I had it to myself,
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to bother with it, because they kind of looked down the noses at it, which...
Yeah, well, I learned how to, with Spectrum, with BASIC, and then went to do a computer course at college at Ross BBCs. I lost for a while.
Andy's lurking.
Oh, Andy, check this out. I made this today.
It's looking good. Is that? How did you find the build? Did you enjoy the build?
I really did, and it's really didn't need much work, to be honest. I mean, I need to file down a couple of the the Nibbons whatever you call them, where the little
Nubs.
plastic
Oh, the
nubs, the
the
nubs.
sprue marks. Yeah, sprue.
But no, it's pretty good. I mean, it's very articulated as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I love
pretty
it.
cool. Yeah, I love it. You just know that there aren't many big die X's around, are there? So
No.
it's hard to get one.
I see you finish your Lego space shuttle as well.
I like these little creator sets. They're quite sweet, aren't they? They're just quite
that's
sweet,
nice.
sweet
I
little
like
things.
that.
Yeah.
Easy for you.
It is. Yeah, thanks, Blue. Yeah, it is.
In
It
2.5
takes some
hours, you managed to get halfway through that.
I know.
So
I've
what's
got
the-
a problem.
I believe you.
I've got a real
Is that a
addiction.
NES game, is it?
I've got a real addiction with Kickstarter. So people release really stupid games, don't they? So this was someone's homebrew Christmas Crisis on the NES, and it's just
Every book that comes out, you always see Salacious Rum.
I know it's
Like
proper.
it's-
I know. I've got a real problem with these games as well. Comics, games, and books. But just a bit of fun, aren't they?
It's. I think it's a couple of years old now, but there was a Kickstarter. Well, it's more of a homebrew game really than the Kickstarter. But it was for the Atari VCS. It was called Blinky Goes Up,
Yeah.
and it's a fantastic game. It really is good. It's a belter of a game, but
I spy a
It's-
Gorax.
it's in America, So to get one to be shipped over here, the shipping is almost as much as what the actual game is, So it's going to end up turning out to be like nearly 60, 70 quid just for this game, which is a shame. Oh, we've got someone else that's wanted to join.
Hello, Peaky.
Hey!
Hello.
Cheeky.
Good evening.
This
Good
is
evening.
turning into
I've,
something very different.
It is, yeah. That's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Salacious Rum, the sequel.
I
think I'm better than-
Force Unleashed, sorry, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This is on the
Personally,
Switch. This is on the
awesome.
Switch.
Is that a limited run?
Yeah, I've got a problem with these as well. I've literally bought all of the Star Wars limited run games. Such a
Hello,
sucker.
Joe.
Absolute sucker.
Stuck inside. Sorry, I've said it.
But they're beautiful. They are really well made. These.
Text adventure.
Right.
You-
So if I may then try and get some kind of semblance of order and take control back. Hear ye, take control. I'm going to fire a couple of questions. So I'm going to start with Peaky first. Good evening, Peaky. Thanks for joining us.
evening.
Appreciate your time. So I don't know if you've seen any of my older stuff like Collector's Archive and things like that. Some of my shtick is that I ask people what they collect and stuff like that. So what is your area of collecting?
Well, you could probably see from the background I've got quite a lot there. But I mainly collect Power Rangers, so figures, the Megazords, stuff like that, weapons. I dabble in Lego, vinyl records as well. I've got a collection of those going, and yeah, just any and random figures that I like the look of.
Right. Excellent. So I could notice, is that like some kind of like sword or mace or something that you've got at the back there? Is that a Power Rangers thing?
Yeah, so that one there is the Zeo Gold Star from Power Rangers.
Right.
And then that one next to it is the Master Sword from the Legend of Zelda games.
All right.
I've also got,
Somebody just got nice.
I've also, if I can move my camera, if it'll get me. I've also got a lightsaber hung up. I've got some more Power Ranger weapons, and just in the far back,
It's a
I've got
Dalek.
a shield.
I was going to say,
from
I see a Dalek.
and a Dalek. Yeah, you've got to have a Dalek in the collection.
So
Only one?
how long have you been collecting them?
Only
People?
A life-size one.
I wish I could get a life-size one. I've been collecting since about 2018.
Right.
Jesus.
Right.
Like, I'm still quite new to the whole toy collecting
Yeah.
business.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, 2018, I picked up a Megazord at a comic convention,
Right.
and that just kick-started it.
Yeah. Yeah. And so were Power Rangers, were that the kind of thing is that something you grew up with then?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, as you can tell, I'm very young looking. I was born in the early 90s, so
Right.
growing up, Power Rangers was the one thing that I kind of grew up watching, and I still continue to this day watch it because of the nostalgia, really.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's something. passed me by because obviously by that time came, like I was out working and stuff. But I'd see it on the TV and that, but I could never work out. And maybe you can tell us. Was that I'm thinking of like when I was a kid, there was like Battle of the Planets, and it was something completely different to the original Gotcha Man. Yeah. So was that the same thing with the Power Rangers? Did the Americans edit an original Japanese show to make it?
Yes. So in Japan, it's known as Super Sentai.
Right.
So there's like I'm trying to memorize know the counterparts in Japanese. But there's Gokaija and everything like that. So like a lot of the time they'll use stock footage from the Japanese shows. So like the stock footage they really used a lot of the time was just like the Megazord fights.
Right.
And then they would get in suit actors to more or less not always mimic the Japanese part, but to kind of put their own little spin on the fight scenes and everything else like that.
Right.
And then later on, now Hasbro are kind of taking over the whole Power Ranger stuff. They're starting to incorporate. They're no longer going to adapt Super Sentai. They're going to go down their own path and make it their own thing and make it more like of a Western audience thing compared to what it was with it being an Eastern audience.
Right. Because that kind of fits in with the assumption that I'd made. Because my assumption was that when you see them when they're not in the costumes, that's like the American bit that they film. But then when it cuts to the fight scenes and things, I assume that was lifted from the Japanese episode.
Yeah, a lot of the fights, especially the very earlier seasons, some of it was stock footage, but then some of it was suit actors fighting other suit actors for the sake of whatever the plot of that episode was at the time.
Yeah. Right, and so is it still a thing in Japan then? Are they still making it? Or
Super Sentai is still ongoing, they're still continuously making Super Sentais. And they don't always kind of follow off from each other season, whereas the Power Ranger stuff, there's multiple universes in the Power Rangers world. So like now now and again the seasons will cross over with each other and everything like that, which doesn't really happen a lot in the Super Sentai. It happens more. They've done it more for the Western audience to kind of link the shows together.
Right. So does the merchandise and the toys, do they run in parallel with each other, or do they seem to do their own separate thing?
Yeah, they do kind of do their own separate thing. Like each season kind of will have a new big bad in it and a new Ranger team and everything else, and then halfway through the season they'll do like the crossover, then they'll go back to their own little thing. Right.
So I'm just, because you mentioned there about Hasbro taking more of control, is that a case of like Hasbro's got the rights to do it over in the West? I mean, is it Saban that owns Power Rangers?
So Saban had it in the 90s,
right?
And then it went over to like Disney,
right?
Then like it went back to Neo, then it went back to Saban, but it was called Neon Saban. Then Hasbro took over from that, so it's changed hands over here in the West quite a lot now.
Right.
But Hasbro have taken it fully over. They control the toy line, they control the merchandise, and they control the show as well now.
Right. So it doesn't. So it retains no control in Japan whatsoever. Then now,
I can't remember who makes it in Japan. But Saban bought it over from Japan and from the East.
Right.
Because there was, before Saban bought it over, Stan Lee actually wanted to bring Super Sentai over to the West.
All right. Right. When was that?
That was, I'd say 80s.
80s, I think. Yeah.
Right.
So in the 80s, Stan Lee wanted to bring Super Sentai and other counterparts of that were like Super Sentai over, and it just, I think that it all fell through. And then in the 90s, Saban brought over. Bandai used to do the toys. They do more of like the Japanese style toys. So like the ones that are more or less based on the Sentai counterparts of the show. They do a lot of that, so they make it more accurate to Super Sentai, and then Hasbro do the Western audience.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, I'm going to take the heat off your peaking out, and I'm going to spotlight Salacious when I'm not removing him from the chat. Sorry, Salacious, I pressed the wrong button there.
No, you're all right. You're all right.
I don't know. You just can't get the staff, can you? You can't get the staff. So, Salacious, yeah, I don't know whether or not I'm going to ask you what you collect, because it looks like a bit of a jumble sale thing going off there, isn't it?
To be honest, this is kind of just my sort of desk.
Right.
So I haven't really. I started collecting video games really. And my aim was to collect every game. I wanted every game's console and a matching TV from that generation.
Yeah.
So I did that. And,
You have a match?
Yeah, I managed to do that. So I went around. I tried to get the best TV from each generation. So I've got a storage lockup full of Bang & Olufsen TVs and old TVs that people were just giving them away. People didn't want them.
You know, to get them on display, get a museum or something like that.
Well, I live in a flat, so I've got no way of displaying them at the moment. No. So one day, one day I'll have a house.
Yeah, I've got my plus, because I've got it's a Spectrum Plus 2 that I've got down here. You can't really see it. I've put it up on big there. You just see the corner of it here. It's got a dust cover on it. But I've got that hooked up to. I can't turn my camera to show you, but it's I think it's from '84, and it's a Philips Cube TV.
Yeah.
And I picked that up really cheap because it were advertised as not working, but it worked. I think it just needed turning on and leaving on for a bit. So I have my and it's got a SCART, so I can just hook it up with the SCART. All right. So how long have you been collecting this kind of stuff then?
Well, the video games. I mean, my first passion was music. So yeah, back when I was a young lad, we used to do a little bit of DJing around some of the northern clubs. So I have got a shit ton of vinyl, and I've got a load of vinyl and loads of music. So I've always been a collector. Always been like collecting stuff, and the video games and Star Wars. Star Wars is my main passion. I like Star Trek and He-Man and Mask and pretty much everything. To be honest.
Which is your preferred era of Star Trek?
Oh, the movies. I'll absolutely love 2, 3, and 4. Just that era was just like Rafa Khan is. Forget about Star Trek. It's just like a masterpiece movie. And
I've picked up a quad poster, Star Trek 2 quad poster. I need to get a frame.
Yeah,
I'm going to get it put on the wall.
I love that movie so much. Everything about that movie is good. Like the James Horner. Is it James Horner?
Yeah.
Soundtrack's incredible. And
I mean, to be fair, I even think now I think that the special effects as well still up to some degree. Still hold up.
Those old Industrial Light and Magic models just smash the digital effects out of the water.
Yeah,
they're really, really good.
Yeah,
and they're absolutely incredible. And they used to the cinematography's changed so much over the years. Back then, they used to linger over a passing shot, wouldn't they? The ship would pass and the camera would follow it, and the music would build up, and you'd really get a sense of awe with the ships. Now it's like, they zoom in and out and they're gone, and you don't get the same.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
I'm
still a big fan of the motion picture. Because I think that feels more like pure Star Trek. That's kind of like gets you thinking. It's all about like the exploration of that that human condition kind of thing. But on the flip side of that as well it's great starship form. It's just like all the sweet shots and the close-ups. It's just that refit Constitution class starship is just beautiful.
Beautiful.
For me, that's still the best starship in Star Trek.
Yeah, and the whole Vija thing is crazy when you rewatch that. I mean, it's so trippy. You know, those effects were crazy. I think motion picture is very underrated, actually.
Yeah. I've still
because-
not seen that.
Yeah, I need to see that.
It's not the director's cut because I've got the
No, it's
director's cut. It's that. Was it a couple of years back?
It's the anniversary one, isn't it?
It's what,
Yeah.
man?
The anniversary one.
Yeah, and I can't find it anywhere.
Did they do a 4K print or something? They did something weird for that,
Yes.
didn't they? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They redid all the special effects.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it. I need to watch that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love Star Trek. I like the Next Generation. I was a big fan of Next Generation as well, and Deep Space Nine. I really like Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. Well, I was telling the guys the
Oh,
other week.
check this out.
I've just gone back.
You'll like
and
this.
watched. Like I've gone back to start watching the Next Generation.
Boldly blobbing where no one has blobbed before.
There you go.
What's that,
So,
Mr. Blobby?
this is the USS Blobby.
We love Mr. Blobby.
We're massive Blobby fans around here, so
Yeah.
we got Blobbies everywhere. But yeah, this is the USS Blobby, courtesy of Pod Racing Palpatine, the Master Builder. Is a one of a kind.
Straight out of the space dock, crinkly bottom.
Check that out. I know, yeah. Monkey Lizard Army 24 1092 USS Blobby. There you go.
Did you
I like
ever go to Blobbyland?
No, but I wish. Yeah, it's still there, isn't it? I think it's overgrown and
It's
can-
all
Yeah.
it's
Funny you
abandoned.
should say that because when I go to Morecambe, I normally film going into Morecambe, but if I turned right 5 minutes down the road is Blobbyland. So I'm going in June, July this year. So I will be doing a video on
Nice.
Blobbyland.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
the one in Morecambe. Rid of in the landscaped it to just.
No,
What's that?
I didn't catch all that.
What on earth happened there?
I don't know.
It's Ed's internet.
I just saw I saw a wheel spinning from Mark and Gareth.
You was a robot.
I was a robot.
Yeah.
You were
Well,
So
dying.
you got you got assimilated.
Yeah, what we're saying, yeah, Blobbyland in Morecambe, they there was a real kind of
64K internet
it's what?
stuck inside
What's
here.
away?
It's
What's
64K.
like, yeah, come on.
He's gone again, hasn't he?
What?
No, he's still he's there. He's there.
I mean,
He's moving.
Why does it keep? Do I keep chopping out for you?
You do a bit.
Slightly.
Oh, you're all right now.
What's going on then?
I need that Mr. Blobby vinyl.
That's a vinyl?
You do need
Yeah.
this in your life.
Oh, it's not a pink vinyl with purple. Sorry, with yellow spots, is it? No, it's a black vinyl. Boring.
No. They
picture
missed
disc.
out on they missed out on making it a pink vinyl.
They did. They
There'll
did.
be on a picture disc.
A
Not
pink
sure.
vinyl with a yellow sticker in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There'll be one there. There'll be one out there.
Mr. Blobby
No,
pink.
I think if I got that vinyl, I'd end up hooking it up to my Alexa speaker somehow and just blare it through the house.
Just good job, Cat's not here.
Blobby, blobby, blobby,
Blobby,
blobby.
blobby, blobby. Yeah, there were two Blobbylands,
Yes.
Yeah.
and Markham didn't like the other one.
Yeah, I
Two
watched a
no
documentary a while back about that, and it were like, I think the management company kind of tried stuffing Noel Edmonds as well as the people at Morecambe because it was something to do with the main Blobbyland was the one that was supposed to be down. I think it's Ottery St Mary, where the main one was, and then the Morecambe was then going to be just like a themed attraction.
Yeah.
But Morecambe thought they were getting the full proper Blobbyland.
Yep.
And it was like it just became a really, really big mess of a thing.
Because isn't there? There's also out there somewhere is the Tots TV house as well. When I was a kid.
Oh yeah, and the I mean you can't see it anymore, but if you went on Google Earth,
Carbonite.
if you went on Google Earth, you could see where they used to film Teletubbies.
Yeah.
But it's all been filled in now and landscape because apparently the farmer was.
Yeah, they do that in a studio now, don't they?
Yeah, the farmer was sick of people turning up, to sightsee and
yes,
take
same
pictures
thing.
and
I
things
think
like
that's
that.
what happened with the Tots TV house as well. I think the
Right.
owner of the land ended up knocking the house down because he just have people venturing onto the land trying to find it.
Yeah. Mad stuff. Although I don't know if it's still there, but years ago in Ilkley, you could see the barge that they used for Rosie and Jim.
Yeah.
Nice
And down in the Cotswold, there's a village down there that has the museum and Brum.
Brum? All right, yeah.
And that's where the museum that the Brum car is in is the very same museum it used to each episode used to start off in.
Right. Is that a knitting pattern?
That certainly is.
That's horrendous.
Cool. Let me get that on the big screen.
Oh my god.
God, that's yeah.
If you was to put a child in that now, they would get slaughtered.
Yeah.
It's
They would not make it.
Social services would be involved with that.
you know,
wouldn't
see,
they?
I don't
that-
think social service would get a chance.
That is what you send your daughter to school in at the Christmas jumper day because you don't want her
Yeah.
getting a boyfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know they did the horror version of Banana Splits. They need to do a horror version of Blobby.
Yeah. I haven't seen that. That came out a couple.
Yes,
did that come
yes,
out
sorry.
last year? What?
No,
That
it's-
horror version.
It's a few years ago now, but it's really funny. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I used to love watching that.
Last year it was the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey.
That was.
Yeah.
I've met the suit actor from that.
Yeah.
Now,
And,
here's one. I mean, I don't think any of you lot will remember it, but I know Mark definitely will remember it. This is one from when we were young kids. Do you remember Animal Crackers?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That was creepy. Was Animal Crackers?
Totally. Mr. Nosy Bonk.
Yeah, Nosy Bonks. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They're
Men
making.
wonder
They're
we like we
making-
are.
Have you heard the premise of the Peter Pan horror movie they're making?
The what? Sorry, Peaky.
The horror Peter Pan they're making.
Are there?
Yeah, so the premise is Michael gets kidnapped by Peter and Wendy has to go and rescue him. And Tinkerbell is addicted to crack and thinks it's fairy dust.
Sounds good.
I'll watch it.
Yes.
I love stupid horror movies like that because I find them ridiculously funny.
We need Rainbow, the horror movie.
Oh,
Bungle and Jim.
I'm
Bungle and
quite
Jim.
happy with the rainbow naughty edits on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they're amazing.
I've
There
met
you
Zippy
go.
as well. I've met Zippy
There's
as
the
well.
nightmare fuel.
Oh, Jesus.
What is that?
Oh, Pipkins.
That was Animal Crackers. That was
Yeah.
just like
Yeah,
I remember that.
Pipkins.
Rum.
nightmare.
Rum,
Nice.
to go with your Gorax, have you got a boar wolf?
Oh, I want one of those.
More blobby.
And not only that,
I want one of those.
but there's the nighttime one as well.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Shimmering in the moonlight.
That's good.
Yeah, Jigsaw, yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
good.
Mark, I hear you're going to the NEC in April.
He is.
Yes.
I might be-
Aren't we, Gareth?
We are.
I might be coming.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but what about the NEC?
Right,
So
Salacious. I'm going to see your blobby knitting pattern, yeah?
Oh God.
And I'm going to
Here we
raise
go.
you. I'm going to raise you. Make your own posh paws.
Posh paws.
That's a Barney the dinosaur.
Look at that. Look at that. That's
Oh,
awesome.
no, it's
That's
posh
even more
paws.
Barney.
That's nice.
Oh.
Make your own posh paws. And then he's
Tell me you made one. Tell me you've made one.
Not yet, I haven't. But I am
Oh.
planning on
If you
making
make one, I want one.
Why does that orange one on the
Send me the
back have
pattern.
the fourth Doctor's scarf?
Probably because it is.
Yeah, there's. I think his posh paws the last one, the last pattern in the book.
Oh.
Yeah, I know he's the last pattern in the book because he's there with me signed autograph by Noel Edmonds.
Oh,
Could have been worse.
Yeah, there we go. Posh paws. Build your own posh paws. It gives you all the patterns and that, so you can cut out. When I were a kid, I always wanted a posh paws.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I also wanted a Sally James, but never got one.
Yeah, tis
sure,
was.
it's there somewhere, Peaky.
So, is that so I'm taking it then, Salacious, then it's quite a wide and varied blobby memorabilia collection that you've got going off there then?
To be honest, only fairly recently we got on a bit of a blobby thing. And I suddenly realised there's a whole world of blobby. So yeah, there's
He's going to be in the Guinness Book of Records for them.
yeah. I have a problem army building. I started army building Ewoks probably 15 or 20 years ago.
All right.
And then Ewoks led to I must have over 500 Ewoks. I don't know. Yeah, loads of Ewoks. And then
there's a guy in the Transformers community called Dave. I won't say his surname, but he collects Admiral Akbars.
Yeah.
Oh, we all know him.
Yeah.
We all know him.
He's got loads of them. Absolutely loads of them.
Yeah, I've got quite. Yeah, it's the old beaters. I just couldn't. You couldn't say no to them back in the day. You know, you pick them up for £1 or £2 when you're at the boot sale. And
well, to be fair, it's the same. It's the same thing that I've got with the Spectrums. Yeah, it's like when I see them out in the wild, there, it's like, oh bless, you've got to take them home with you.
You're not going to leave it, are you? You're not going to leave it.
You can't leave them.
No,
you can't just abandon them. You know,
Sure you can.
I agree. What was that Ewok, Gareth? I reckon the body looked familiar, but the over thing didn't.
It's a Nima Studios one.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I like those guys. Oh, I like the trapdoor figures they did.
Yeah.
They're cool.
No, so far I've stuck to expanded universe Star Wars stuff from Nima. With one exception, I've got Count Duckula back there somewhere.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Oh. Right, and guys, listen, I'm going to be wrapping this up in about 15 minutes or so, but
it's a wrap.
Before I do, I'm gonna ask you all each one question, but it's going to be the same question I'm going to ask you all. So, are you ready?
Always.
Right, I'm going to start with Mark. Mark.
Oh, you would start with me. Don't me put me under pressure like that.
I want you, Mark, to tell me what is your favourite piece in your collection.
The Slave Layer signed by Carrie Fisher. That's easy.
Is that it? Fantastic. Gareth?
I don't know.
There's always one, isn't there?
Probably that or that.
That or that.
Yeah.
That or that. Let's have a look.
That or that.
Which one?
I'm going to end up knocking everything over now. Aren't I?
No, just point to it. It's right.
Megalon, glow in the dark Megalon.
Right.
Or glow in the dark Adora.
Right.
And you already know.
What about your Dalek outfit?
They really do glow. Let's put these lights on.
Yeah, 10 off. The best bit in your collection is your Roboskull.
He didn't ask that. He asked my favourite.
No, that's my favourite of yours.
Look at them glow.
There we go. Look at that, eh?
Look at that.
Glows in the dark.
I'll have you know that the screen does not do it justice.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like them.
That's
That
nice.
said, I even like this.
Have you got a camera?
I even like Reptar.
yeah,
Reptar.
they're really cool.
Translucent green plastic, still with the sweets inside.
Sweeties. Forbidden sweeties.
Nom, nom.
Eat 'em.
Yeah.
Right then, PK, what's your favourite piece in your collection?
Just grabbing it now. Now,
Oh,
I
let me put you up on big screen. There we go.
I went for something that isn't toy related. If I can get my microphone clipped back onto me.
Don't end this stream. Don't end this stream.
I went.
Don't end this stream, Peaky.
I went for
Oh.
my Chris Barry autograph.
Okay. Okay.
Thought it was getting
Dispatch
something else
yours
out there.
too.
Meeting him in November was probably just one of the greatest. Even I've met a Power Ranger actor and everything, but meeting Chris Barry is probably the best celebrity I've met.
Oh, fantastic.
And he was so nice and welcoming and everything.
Yeah.
I was just in awe of him.
Right. Excellent. Good stuff. Salacious?
Well, it's hard because I've got a few special things. I've got a 1-to-1 Regal Robot Crumb. I've got a Monkey Lizard in Carbonite. I've got 2 Monkey Lizards in Carbonite. But I have to probably say my favourite toy is probably... Oh, Gerald, the finger monster.
I knew it. How did I know this?
It's one of his newest toys.
Excuse my shakes. I've got trauma.
You're giving us trauma.
I've been abused. I've been fingered so many times.
I've not seen them for donkey's years.
I'm sorry. Gareth said he wanted to finger me.
Yeah,
Get used to it. Get used to it.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Excellent. I used to have it was a green translucent rubber one of those when I was a kid.
I have got an obsession with these. I just keep buying them at the moment. I've got bids on loads of them on eBay. Look at that little one there. I've got an obsession with these now. So,
And you've got 2 Krakens going off there as well.
Oh, Army Builder Krakens, yeah. I love Army Builder. I love those. But yeah, Gerald's a particular favourite. Bless him. There you go, Gerald.
Oh, that's awesome.
Proper 1980s vintage toy.
Yeah.
How you remember all the names to these things, I don't know.
So, Ed, what's your favourite Spectrum?
Well, I suppose I could say my boxed complete and really minty 1-to-8K toast rack, but
Nice.
I think I'd be fibbing. My favourite's got to be the original and the best, the Humble 82 boxed.
What's your favourite game?
My favourite game is Manic Miner.
Oh yeah. What about Jet Set Willy?
I enjoy it, but it's Manic Miner's the best
Manic
for me.
Miner. Yeah.
Yeah, Manic Miner.
School Days 2.
It's what?
School Days 2.
School Days 2. Yeah.
Yes. My
And I think I would say
so
that
much.
Horace Goes Skiing is there as well.
That's
That'd be and Exelon from Houston from '87. That's another belter of a game. Is that?
How many
But no.
copies of Horace Goes Skiing do you have now?
Pardon?
How many copies of Horace Goes Skiing do you have now?
All of them.
No. We'll gloss over that. You're encroaching into my content going forward.
Do you remember a game called Movie?
Yep. A game called Movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the Lucasfilm one?
No, I think it was Ocean.
Give me a cardboard box.
It's
It's
not
very
jumping
similar
immediately
to,
mind.
if you remember Batman from Ocean.
Yeah, Batman from
It
Ocean.
was very similar to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got that. I've got that on the shelf over there, the Batman one.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was...
I've got Frankie Goes to Hollywood, the game as well.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, I've got. If I ever do,
Rockstar Ate My Hamster.
yes, yeah. If I ever do a collection tour, you'll see that. I'll show you the Spectrum games. But no, yeah, the 48K Specky, because where is it? Is it? I can. I'll get it. It's here. It's here. There we go. Because I've got that, because you get then the games pack. The
Yeah.
Starter pack.
Oh, that's cool.
The starter pack, and that starter pack goes with that boxed one.
I always wanted the 007 License to Kill pack with the gun.
Yeah, that was the
28K plus 2.
yeah that was the plus 2A, the black one.
Yeah.
Which was
Is that the one I've got the box for somewhere?
yes, that's the one you've got the box for. Yeah.
That box is the.
Do you go any further back? Like, was it X81 or ZX80?
I didn't have a ZX80 or 81. I did play on them because where I grew up, on the street that I grew up on, there was it was kind of like, it was just basically the 80s micro home computing scene where I grew up. So I had a Spectrum. There was Gibby. He also had a Spectrum. Then there was Stephen. He had a Spectrum. Then further up the road, you had Woody. He had a Spectrum. But then you had Ian and Dave. Ian had a BBC Micro Model B. And then Dave had an Iacon Electron. And then he had the Oric Atmos. And then Ian, while he had the BBC, he also had the Oric 1. And then there was, but Stephen earlier on, he had the ZX80 and the 81. And then like the Plus and things like. So it was just like, there was a load of us that grew up on our street, and we all just had different micros. But those of us that had the Spectrum, what we would do is, if we bought a new game, we'd play on it, and then we'd lend it, so then as friends could copy it, and then they'd give us it back. And then when they bought a new game, they'd play it, then lend us it. So we just did that. We took turns buying new games, and then everyone would copy them and stuff like that. So it was, good times. Good times.
Can I just answer Gap, because he's put the question in 3 times now? That was little history.
Yeah,
I did last week. So check out Little History. Gap.
I just said that. I've just replied to him.
Yeah, well, he's put it 3 times.
I've been crap at monitoring the chat.
Well, there's been a lot going off on the screens tonight, hasn't there? So
It's what?
There's been a lot actually going off on the.
Yeah. I think next time I'll have to appoint 1 or 2 of your admins, so then you can catch up on the chat where I miss it out on that.
Stuck Inside says it's a dangerous thing to have black lights in a room. You need to clean up after yourself then.
But yeah, Salacious, I've even got, I've got stuff like that, so I can load up the games.
Yeah. With the audio wires.
There's a very satisfying. Just listen to that. Satisfying clunk.
That's one of. I think that's one of the best Christmas presents I ever got as a cassette player.
Yeah,
I remember getting. I might have got it for me, but I think I got it for Christmas. I got the Jeff Love Orchestra sci-fi themes to play on it.
I know which one you mean.
I got it on vinyl.
Is that the one where the cover had a TARDIS on it and the Enterprise?
An Enterprise with like little blasters on it or something.
Yes, yeah. I know which one it is. Yeah,
it's got like Han Solo dressed as Luke and.
Yeah, I know which one you mean. Yeah, Yeah. I think I had that as well years back on. I think I had it on cassette.
I was saying I got a cassette player.
Yeah.
And it was one of the best presents I ever got. It used to record yourself, didn't it? Oh,
Was it?
those were the days. Now look at us.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I still have a few cassettes left, like music cassettes, but not like what I used to do. Not what
Andy remembers what you're talking about as well.
It will do.
So right then, we're almost at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around and has Salacious muted himself?
It's for the best.
Sorry. I'm here.
Yeah, it is for the best.
So,
He's had a bad case of wind today, so it was for the best that he muted himself.
so right, I'm going to start with Salacious and just say, Salacious, do you want to tell us where people can find you?
They all know.
They might do, but just go for it anyway.
I'm going to say something I'm not going to know.
Salacious. I've got an itchy bum. Will you put some cream on my bum, Salacious? Come on. You know you want to.
We can usually find him in the men's toilets.
We're itchy, Salacious.
Is that cottage Salacious?
Come on, Salacious. Sorry about that. That's pity. Don't mind pity. Sorry. Yes, you can find me. You can send me all your stuff. Send me Gareth. Send me them Safubi. And Peaky, send me your Megazords. And Mr. Vault, send me your computers to PO Box 1011, Worcester, WR1 9E9. That is in the United Kingdom. So,
Worcestershire.
Worcester. We're farmers here. Oh, if you saw Bob, that's why he don't come on screen. He's average Bob. He's got furry hands, furry feet, a very well-established brow from all of the ancestral breeding he's done with his cousins over the years. That's why we don't allow him on. Very average.
Right then, Mark, you're up. Go on. Tell us where we can find you.
On my channel.
YouTube.com/Salacious
Thank you, Salacious. Come on, be sensible now. Where?
Well, Blue Harvest Toys. And Blue Harvest History as well. I got a new video out today, so check that out, please.
Right, excellent.
Me as well. I'm Gareth, the Cosmic Toy Man. You can find me on YouTube at Cosmic Toys, also at Facebook, Instagram. Apparently, I'm also Batman. Yeah, you'll find me all over the place. Just search for Cosmic Toys.
And Dewsbury.
Find me on YouTube at the Peaky Arrow Productions, on Twitter at the Peaky Arrow. I would say Instagram, but I never post on there, so don't worry about finding me on there.
In his armory.
Excellent.
How's the computer monitor, Peaky?
So, after I accidentally shot it?
You shot it?
That computer monitor is in the bin. I'm currently using one of my PC monitors and an old TV.
Well done.
Oh dear. Right then. So I think that's probably about it. We'll just have one word from our sponsors.
Wankers. Fucking embarrassing. Waste of our time. Fucking waste of our time.
I love that movie.
You love that one, don't you?
I do. I absolutely love it. That never fails to put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant movie.
Yeah. It is a fantastic movie. So this has been Yep, this has been Sunday Night Live with me, Ed, Vaults of Iacon. So thank you, Peaky, thank you, Gareth, thank you, Mark, and thank you, Salacious Rum. I've really appreciated your time. Thank you as well to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you watching. I'm overwhelmed, and it's all really appreciated. It's only my second live stream, sorry, third. But yeah, I do appreciate you watching.
I'm
It's
really
a
sorry
complete and
for
utter mess.
I'm really sorry for the
still
bum
our bot.
cream comment. I didn't realise. Really sorry for the bum cream comment. I didn't realise it was the second stream. Sorry to
It's all right.
derail.
I will.
Really
I'll send you.
sorry.
I'll send you some preparation H in the post, Salacious.
Really sorry. Already bad.
No, listen. No need to listen. I'm not bothered. I'm not a self-censoring type. I'll speak my mind. I appreciate it, but no, it's all good fun. It's all good fun. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for taking part. Thank you for watching, and we may see you again next Sunday. All the best.
He
Maybe.
doesn't mind the bum cream, Salacious. He doesn't mind the bum cream. Go and get it.